going to put on some power incense. I'm feeling like this is going to be maybe a tougher reading. I'm feeling like you're struggling with a father figure in your life. So I'm just going to put on some protective incense, clear the energy. Okay. Just imagine being protected. Protection. Putting a layer of protection all over you, all over this space, all over me. Alright, let's see what's going on. Okay. Hecate, Aphrodite, Poseidon. What's going on with the collective's father figure? What is going on? Ooh. A project, hard work. Interesting. They could be seeing you as like a project, something that they're trying to make you into someone that you don't want to be. Ooh, family roots. They want you to follow in their footsteps. And you don't like that. You want to do something else, and it's weighing a lot on you because you're losing your father figure. I knew this card would come out. So, power, authority, this father thinks he knows what's best for you, and he's just trying to help you in the way that he knows. Look at the two tridents. He thinks he knows what's best. He just wants to help you, but he has a different path that he's living, and you have a different path that you're living, and to follow the way that he lives life won't help you on your journey of what you're trying to get to. But he sees that the way he lives is working in his life for his own goals and the way he wants to live life. And so he's like, well, this works, so this must work for everybody else. And my daughter or my son should follow the same path as me because it's helped him. But he doesn't see that you're wanting a different path. And it's just not any help, his advice. Ooh, speed and travel. You are like, goodbye! That is not what I want. I don't want to live like that. And you just don't understand that I don't want that. You're conquering your fears, and here's the trident again. You're conquering your fears. You're doing a really good job at having those boundaries. What does the father figure, what does he think about this? He thinks that you're just drawing inwards, and like, this is the Hermit card. This is you drawing inwards, and you probably are drawing inwards, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's actually a really good thing. It's helping you to see your own path and see what you truly desire, because when you grow up in a family, they basically, that's all you've ever known, and so those types of dreams and that way of life and living is very narrow-minded. But when you leave the family and you're in your own world, you can decide for yourself what you truly want without anyone's influence on you of what you need to do in your life. But he sees it as you're pulling away, and you're in your own head, and you're depressed, and you're struggling, and he just wants to help you, but he doesn't see that this is very necessary, and you're not depressed. Even if you are, you're going through a very important time in your life to figure out who you are and what you want, and that's important. He just wants to take that away from you, because he just wants to protect you, but he doesn't see that that's very important for you. Anything else about the father figure? Interesting. He sees that you're living in luxury and doing really well, and he's very confused about that. Why is she or he doing so well? And he sees it as addiction, or you're living the dark arts, you're being sinful. Ugh, I don't like that. Ugh, I do not like that at all. And that's a good indicator of, maybe this person isn't a good influence for my life, because they think me making my own choices is evil or sinful. I don't like that. I don't like that. That's gross. What should you do? Ooh, take love and care from other people. This is time to, and also I'm hearing, if he's giving you love and care, you can accept it. You don't have to completely cut your father figure out. You can still accept his kindness when it's given to you. You can of course take that, but if he's giving you advice that he thinks is best, you can absolutely not take that advice. Let's see. Yeah, reach out to other people as well. There are other people around you who will give you good advice. Something is being hidden. There are strong feelings and emotions that are stirring up inside of him. And he's very worried about you. He feels like it's the end of the world type feeling that I'm getting. He feels like there's no hope, but he doesn't know how to bring that up because you're really good with boundaries, which is good. Is there anything that needs to be done about that? Start over. Just keep going on your path. It's not your emotions, they're his emotions, and he needs to deal with them. You're doing the right thing, being on your path, living life how you wish to live, and you're doing a great job at it. And he can clearly see that. He sees that, and it confuses him, but this is a learning lesson for him in his life. Everyone has their own way of living, and that's okay. He may come from a religion or a way of thinking from where he's from that everyone needs to follow this one specific straight and narrow path, and anyone who doesn't follow that is going to hell or not doing things right, where you're a good lesson for him that, oh, you can have a happy life doing something else. You're being brave and jumping in and doing everything that you want to do in life, and it's beautiful. It's very, I can see that he's still like oddly like proud of you. He's very like proud, and it's almost like there's a part of him that is rejoicing that you broke out of the system. Ooh, that is so like, whoa, that's really deep. Because there's like almost two sides of him that's like, this is wrong. They can't be living this way because bad things will happen. But for some reason, everything's going right. And they're almost like very proud of you at the same time. But they're very like split on how they feel about you. That's very interesting. Ooh, that gives me like really like, that gives me a lot of chills. See, look at you. You're just living life, having an amazing time. And I also feel like this is also them too, like that other part of them that's like, wow, they did it. They're living life how they want to live. They don't have to follow all these rules that I have to follow. How do I do that? Truth. You are just living your life through truth. Exactly how you want. You set up the boundaries for your life. And it's making them realize that they're not living their life in truth. But there's definitely this big wave over them, over their eyes that they can't see, that they're living in this bubble that they can't pop. They have these strong beliefs that were ingrained in them, and it's really difficult for them to get out of that mindset. You just need to be brave, stick up for yourself every time that he, your father figure, says comments or anything. Realize that they're starting to accept you for who you are, and that's very healing for them. And understand that they're still stuck. They might never get unstuck. You just need to protect your energy and who you are and keep moving forward so that your future generation, if you have children, they can be free. You're breaking a generational curse. It might not be a curse, but like, you know what I mean, a generational trauma. Wow, you have a lot of like protections around you, and you have this energy around you that's constantly circling you and protecting you. It's almost like they're constantly hunting any negative energy that's coming your way, and they just grab it. I love that. This father figure really stabbed you in the back in the past, and he might have currently as well. It is very painful for you to have this relationship, but you also don't want to not have a relationship with them, but it's very painful to have a relationship with them. And that's why having those boundaries is very important. Yeah, it's really heavy on you. A big weight on your shoulders that you have to carry. Ooh. But you have love in your life. You have other people in your life to give you the nurturing and love that you need. Turn to those people, and when you're struggling with these emotions, you can turn to the people that you do love to help you. Sorry, I think the washing machine or the dishwasher is on and it scared me. You are breaking free from your past. You are becoming a whole new person. And by doing this, it's bringing you to luxury. Okay. I'm gonna see if there's anything from my ocean deck. In here that will help the collective. I'm gonna pull one of these. I have these tea tags. I like to collect them. Let's see what this one says. The unknown is where all outcomes are possible. Enter it with grace. Don't worry about starting your life over. And you already have started your life over, and your father figure can see that you're living this new pathway. Just keep going. You may struggle with some guilt of not living the way your parents or your father figure wants you to. Unexplained wonder, magical blessings and miracles are occurring in your life. All your prayers are answered now. So you're living that life. And you just need to keep going. There's no reason to turn back. This is really your father figure issue. You're doing great. You feel a little bit of guilt, but you just need to keep moving forward, because obviously what you're doing is working. It's your father that's really struggling, and you're making him think about his own actions and the way he's lived his life and how he wants to live moving forward. Okay. Surrounded by prosperity, your attention is being drawn to the infinite nature of reality. That which exists outside the unknown is beyond measure. So you're entering, well, you have already entered this whole new world. And you're now like nested down into it, and you're enjoying it. And you're getting all of the rewards now. Alright, is there anything else? If I were you, when you go to visit your father figure, I would carry some sort of protection with you. Whether that's a rune, a protection rune, a crystal, clear quartz crystal, tourmaline, black tourmaline, any of those things. The gift of neutrality. Balance is at work in your life. Yin and yang are opposites in energy, but reside side by side to create the gift of neutrality. So it's okay to have that balance between the two, of having that person in your life or needing space when you need the space. Hi. My husband's back. Okay, I feel like that's everything. Alright, that's everything. If you'd like to support me, you can go to my Etsy shop, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye!